Hi, welcome to Designing Spaces Local Edition, where we feature South Florida-based businesses that are making waves in our community. From impact glass windows to driveways by design, it's a full show. I'm your host, Taylor Lane. Let's get designing.
First impressions tend to last. As the focal point and entryway to your household, a driveway is an extension of a homeowner's taste and style. That's why the engineers and architects over at Driveways by Design will help you make an impression that will last a lifetime.
Well, Renee and I met over 20 years ago. My passion for architecture and design and his passion for hospitality rose together. And when you install a driveway, you need to think that that will enhance the property, but also will add value. The home doesn't stop with the interior, extend to the exterior. Many people do not realize the styles that we have in Miami. They think that we have one style that are used to the new developments and the cookie cutter homes, the same pavers, the same colors, the same stamped concrete. We do things different. We would like to achieve something unique, something that it will stand out from the rest. I like creativity, innovation, and beauty, but that beauty needs to be functional.
And that functionality extends way beyond the driveway. After an initial consultation, clients can meet to discuss the vast array of hardscaping options, including gazebos, outdoor kitchens, pool refinishing, patios, deck, and lush landscaping.
Each project is different. Each client is special. Every project is based on their taste and the needs of the space as well. I like to look at the property in person, look at the style, look at the neighborhood. Every city has different codes and regulations, and we have a team of experts. We know the permitting process in and out.
Once the scope of work is defined and the layout designed, a master installer goes on site to begin the initial groundwork.
As soon as we break ground, we'd like to have about 2 weeks from the initial excavation to installation. We'd like to work around the trees. As you can see here, there's big oak trees. We had to get in an arborist in order to properly prune the roots. After that, the bobcat comes in, starts excavating. With a driveway, it's all about the base. If you don't have a good base, then you're going to have major problems in the future. So we like to put 6 to 8 inches of lime rock, which gets very well compacted. On top of that, we put a layer of sand, and then that's when we start laying the pavers, which is your specialty.
This is one of my latest designs, and so far one of my favorites. The driveway being large, it was non-functional. We widened it out, we extended to the back for better circulation. We wanted to separate the areas, what is driveway and what is the entrance of the house. These gray pavers blend with the gray pebbles and the concrete slabs that takes you to the main entrance, and to enhance the entrance, to make it a grand entrance, we created a floating step. From the floating step, we have more landscaping with colors, nothing that is overpowering. You don't want to overshadow the property, you want to enhance it.
All the elements come together in gorgeous display of design and function, creating a completely personalized and highly unique part of the home that stands out for all the neighborhood to enjoy.
What I love about my job is to bring the client's dreams and goals to reality, from the blueprints to the real project, to give them a home that they will enjoy for years to come.
Whether it's custom tiling, pool lining, or lush landscape, the seasoned artisans at Driveways by Design has it covered. For more information, please visit their website at drivewaysbydesign.com.
This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We're Designing Spaces. We take on DIY projects, get creative with interior design, and get with the pros on remodeling and home improvement.
I can see myself living here. I really can.
Designing Spaces. %40 of all U.S. hurricanes make landfall right here in Florida.
Protecting your home from the high gust winds takes priority for citizens during hurricane season. One of the most important aspects to consider for preparation are your windows.
The biggest reason why people in South Florida replace their windows is for hurricane protection. But as an equivalent, I would recommend doing it for security.
Doug and Kelly Campbell from Coral Springs, Florida, are in the market to upgrade their windows.
We've been here for almost 7 years. We absolutely love the community, and we have 3 children and a grandson. There was really 3 reasons that we wanted new windows. One was Hurricane Irma last year really kind of was a wake-up call for us in terms of we didn't have any shutters, and the windows were not hurricane windows, and it was, you know, scary. Aesthetically, the windows also have these kind of white lines that run through that make them very busy looking. So aesthetically, we thought it would be nice to have new windows, and also for security reasons.
And everyone just seems much more secure now, knowing that hurricane season we're in the thick of it right now, and we probably won't have anything to worry about this year. So it's really nice feeling. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, Chris, how you doing? What's up? How you been?
Hey, good to see you, man. Come on in.
Come on in.
When you research doing your impact windows and doors for your home, there's a lot of options out there. We've had the pleasure of dealing with multiple companies, and in our experience, PGT is bar none the best. PGT is a Florida-made company. So when you buy your windows, make sure they're made in Florida for Florida. And having PGT to back you is just one step better.
Doug and Kelly wasted no time to get the project in motion, and the folks from BnT did not disappoint.
In terms of, you know, finding the right company, you know, we did some research and just kind of looked online. Started there just like anything. And we really wanted to find a company with a good reputation. So we got multiple bids, and their bid was the best bid in terms of, you know, the pricing that we got from them. And the reputation was stellar.
Doug and Kelly decided to go with a low-E product. We call it Solar Band 70. It's the best option to protect your home from the elements. I compare it to a suntan lotion. It lets all the natural light in, but it keeps all the harmful rays out. And it does wonders for your electric bill and keeping your house cool. We're in the middle of hurricane season, and Doug and Kelly are not going to have to worry about putting up hurricane shutters or the aches and pains of getting prepared. So it's a good feeling to get them done just in the nick of time, just in case we do have an eventful storm that rolls right through Broward County.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How was your weekend?
It was great.
Really good, yeah.
Was it cooler?
The house was
cooler.
inside, yeah.
We're so excited. I mean, you guys did an amazing job. We can already feel the difference and see the difference.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
It's amazing.
So what do you think of the design change of doing just one window?
I love it. I think it looks amazing. It's so much cleaner and brighter, and yeah, it's perfect. I'm really pleased.
You know, we've noticed also a big difference in the sound in the house. A lot of our doors were kind of clunky. They didn't work great. I mean, they're so clean. They close nice. They're sturdy.
Really nice.
You know, they're really well done.
Oh, I'm glad we went with that garage door over
I
there.
know. Well, you know,
That's the best.
it's so great because I didn't realize that they made the doors with kind of the fog tint.
Oh, yeah.
Like frosted.
And that option was at the very end. And someone told me, I said, yeah, absolutely. It makes sense. You know, people not looking in the garage for security reasons.
And not only that, you don't need to put blinds or anything on it. It's just already done. I love that. That front window was my favorite. I was so excited to see what it was going to look like.
Right.
And it came out even better than I thought. So,
Yeah, that window, the dining room window, came out exactly as I hoped.
yeah, it's gorgeous. It's way better than I even expected it to look.
Well, the windows really made this home come to life. And with impact windows, Doug and Kelly have one less thing to worry about come hurricane season.
You guys coming over and doing the windows, I mean, you guys did such an amazing job. We're so happy with the windows.
Yeah, everything came even better than I imagined.
It really did.
It's great.
This This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We're designing spaces. We take on DIY projects, get creative with interior design, and get with the pros on remodeling and home improvement.
I can see myself living here. I really can.
Designing spaces.
Welcome back to Designing Spaces Local Edition. For over 50 years, Gulfstream Media Group has led the affluent, glossy magazine industry in South Florida. Let's dig deeper into one of their classics, Home and Garden Magazine. And we'll see how Max Home Inspections is delivering on their promise to provide outstanding customer service as they guide you through the real estate process. Take a look.
Designing Spaces has helped tell the stories of premier home improvement craftsmen and professionals throughout the Sunshine State. Now we're proud to share the debut of South Florida's ultimate guide to home decor and furnishings. The staff over at Gulfstream Media are hard at work curating exclusive content for their newest edition, Florida Home and Garden Magazine.
It's a diverse community here in South Florida, so everybody has their own sense of style.
So you can do so much with, Art Deco, Mediterranean.
Here, architectural design is a big factor, and the people behind it.
Interesting people, always makes a good magazine.
I've been in the magazine business since 1961. The Gold Coast is the flagship and the headquarters right here. Almost everybody in our family has worked a little bit at one time or another.
I came down here, we were supposed to be for 3 months. I was going to work a summer. I call it the summer that never ended. I started as a janitor, and my next job I was the delivery boy.
In the early 70s, we were a small magazine. Editorially, we grew with the community.
As you walk down the halls and you see the old magazines, you realize that you've done something which is significant in the history of the city. We've been making magazines for over 50 years.
We have 6 different lifestyle publications, and with the launch of Florida Home and Garden, it's actually our 7th magazine in the area.
In a time that not a lot of people are starting print magazines, we're bringing a new print magazine into the market.
I think people just really like to hold a glossy magazine in their hands.
But particularly interior design. Interior design with the pictures and the beautiful layouts and the gorgeous home.
Just worked well in the big magazine glossy format.
The content we're providing is going to bring the reader into the homes and spaces of the most well-known interior designers and architects in the area.
So a lot of our ideas actually come from the designer themselves.
Florida culturally, from a design standpoint, it's going to attract the best talent. You're going to get the best interior designers who are going to want to work on those homes. You're going to get interior decorators who come from all over the country.
We showcase their work and allow our readers to become a part of it.
Launching a new subscription is no small feat. It takes a collective effort of writers, editors, and designers all racing to meet their deadline.
The issue really starts with the conceptualization process, where we're figuring out what the theme is and trying to put it into all of the content. We look for homes that are contemporary, innovative. I receive the content from the writer, and then once I've signed off on it, I give it to design.
They do all the hard work here. She can do graphics that 15 years ago would be unheard of.
So anything graphic related that isn't edit material is what goes through me.
She also does great Halloween costumes.
Yes.
So I work very closely with our sales reps and publishers to make sure that everything is laid out the exact way that they would like it, and everyone sees it digitally before I actually send it over.
That goes through our associate editor and I, and then we're uploading to our portal, and we are off to the presses.
After weeks of labor, the final product emerges. A breathtaking periodical packed with pro tips and stunning visuals of South Florida's most unique spaces.
We have worked really hard to get this first edition out.
You go from looking at just paper numbers to actually getting a full magazine.
Just from a conversation to an actual tangible object.
One person alone doesn't do it.
It's definitely a team effort.
There is a real cohesiveness in this office.
No matter what we do, like, it always gets done.
We come in and it's like we're going to work.
We're allowed to just be ourselves, and it's never a chore to be here.
When you love what you do and you work with people who are just as passionate and ambitious as you are, it really creates just like the perfect work environment.
You know, sometimes it's long hours, but when you're working with these people, it doesn't really matter.
The magazines they publish are the very best of the best, so there's a certain amount of pride.
It's really nice to know that I'm working with such talented people.
You're gonna get work done, but you're gonna have a lot of laughs along the way.
I couldn't imagine a better team to work with.
So moving into the March issue, we'll showcase outdoor living.
And we'll really be connecting with the readers and showing them, you know, what's possible, what you can do.
Florida Home and Garden is just giving you those resources and those tools to create your dream home.
We'll be giving them expert advice, we'll be giving ideas and inspiration, and that's really what it's all about. We're really liking where it's going and what we're seeing.
To pick up a subscription to Florida Home and Garden, visit your local Publix, Walgreens, or Barnes & Noble. You can also visit their website or visit us at designingspaces.tv.
Hi, I'm Sean with Max Home Inspections, and today I'm going to be helping simplify the buying experience for new home buyers.
Erica and Victor are getting ready to buy a new home, but before they do that, they need to get it inspected.
Today we're looking for damage, danger, and defects, and I'll be answering any questions they may have. Let's go inside and let me go over what I found so far.
Excellent.
Let's get started. I hope you guys are ready to have some fun.
Definitely.
Let's get this home inspection party started. We're gonna make some popcorn to test the microwave.
Oh.
While the popcorn is cooking, we're gonna go over the goodies that come with every Max Home Inspections.
Okay. Excellent.
Our inspection comes with $15,000 of the warranty protection for you. That's a 5-year guarantee on your roof, a 90-day warranty on all of your appliances, HVAC, water heater, you name it. We're gonna get the report to you within 2 hours of completion of the inspection.
Oh, wow.
And we have 7 days a week, so if you have any questions, even Saturday and Sunday, someone's here to help you.
All right. Perfect.
Enjoy your popcorn, and I'm gonna get started.
Thank you so much. So what do you think?
I think they're doing a really good job. I just hope that we don't have any termites. There's nothing wrong with the roof.
I know.
You know, we do have to make some change. Yeah.
Anyway, and we get good popcorn out of it.
Love the popcorn.
Oh, I think that's Sean calling.
All right, just leave it. We'll go.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
We've completed your inspection, and I'm going to go over some areas of interest with you. So if you have any questions about them as I point them out, please ask me, and I'll go over all the details I can.
Great.
Perfect.
Let's start with this first one right here. As you can see down here, this is called termite frass. That's evidence of termites in the property.
Oh, wow.
Wow, does that mean we're going to have to tent the house?
And is it going to be expensive?
I totally understand the concern. This is Florida. Almost everybody here gets termites at some point, so we have a very low-cost option to help get it treated, and it's pet-friendly, eco-friendly.
That's good.
It's very cost-effective. We're here to help.
As long as we don't have to leave the house.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You know.
And we're here to support you through that process.
Great.
Okay, great.
Right, let's go to the next one.
Perfect.
We took the serial number down on this and all the other ones. We run it through a database. If there are any recalls, they get repaired or replaced for free forever. If you do replace an appliance, you can update the appliance serial number, and you'll be notified if there are any updates on that one forever.
Perfect.
We've also checked your dishwasher, your stovetop, your microwave, and every other appliance you use on a daily basis.
And all that's included.
Included for free. So this is your electrical panel. I'm going to point out this little gap we have right here. What we're missing here is called knockouts. We get an electrical contractor, they put in a nice small piece of plastic in here, and when they do that, you're pretty much protecting it from somebody putting their finger in there.
Now, is this one of those bad panels?
Oh, excellent question. There are actually 5 electrical panels that could cause a problem, and this is not one of them. So you're in good shape here.
Oh, that's excellent. Good to know.
Let's go outside. This is a double-sided lock, and there's a key required on both sides. Feel free to check it. So what ends up happening, in the event there was a fire inside your house, you needed to get out, you would be locked inside if you didn't have the key accessible.
Oh, wow. That's not good.
That's not good.
So what we recommend is go ahead and just replace the lock with something with a lever that you can turn easily from that side. We can recommend a locksmith to help you actually replace the lock. It'll be very inexpensive. I'm going to direct you to the front of the house so we can meet my specialist who's currently doing the sewer camera as you guys requested. So our specialist is going on the roof and taking a camera, and we're putting it down the sewer line. We're going to be inspecting inside of the actual sewer line that goes underneath your house. There's plenty of potential for problems there, and that's what we're looking for. When we do the sewer camera inspection, that gives you a year warranty on it, so if anything breaks in the next year, you're actually covered with $4,000 worth of protection.
That's great.
Wow, that's awesome.
We'll get the results from him shortly, and we'll see what we can explain to you.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to serve you guys today in your home inspection. If there's anything else I could possibly do, please let me know. My team is standing by 24/7 for the next 10 years to make sure that any question you may have will be answered.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Is there anything else I can do to help you today?
No, you've been very informative.
Very
Thank
informative.
you.
Thank you very much. Well, congratulations on your new home.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We
you
appreciate
so much.
it.
Appreciate all your
Absolutely.
help.
For more information, check out their website at maxhomeinspection.com.
This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We're designing spaces. We take on DIY projects, get creative with interior design, and get with the pros on remodeling and home improvement.
I can see myself living here. I really can.
Designing spaces.
Welcome back to Designing Spaces Local Edition. I'm your host, Taylor Lane. If you're in the market for high-quality fencing and installation services, look no further than Fencing South Florida. They're a family-owned company that prides themselves on craftsmanship and affordability. Let's take a look.
If you live in South Florida, hurricanes are a way of life. After their backyard fence was damaged, Jane and Michael reached out to Dan at Fencing South Florida, who not only sells fencing materials, he builds them as well. In fact, it's a one-stop shop.
Hi, my name is Dan Cascio, owner and proprietor of Fencing South Florida. We're a true wholesale to customer company. Come check out our factory. I have all the raw material here for our aluminum products, and you can see in the background is some finished product there. On this side of the factory, we weld up all our chain link products and steel products. Over here at this station, we're fabricating all the aluminum fencing that you see in the back here. And if you go back over here, you'll see a CNC routing machine. It routes PVC, and it's actually routed the fence that we're going to be putting in today. Hey, Jane and Mike, how are you?
Hey, good to see you.
Finally made it.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, I can't wait to start the project. I want to just go over just 3 little things with you. This gate isn't centered on the area, and I wanted to know if you wanted to move it over or not.
I think right here is fine.
You like it right here?
Yeah.
Good entranceway? This plant is dead over here, and it's in the way. So I'm going to chop it out, and then I'll replace it with something nice for you, though.
Perfect.
Okay?
Perfect.
And then the last thing is that this fence looks, the land looks level, but it truly isn't. And I want the fence to look nice and straight, so there might be a little gap over here, and we could fill it in a little bit, and I'll still make sure that it's to pool code.
Okay, perfect.
And that's pretty much it. I had to take out this plant, and I felt bad, so I'm going to redo her garden for her a little bit.
Dan suggested that they use PVC to build the fence because it's more resistant to the South Florida climate than wood is.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Jane.
This looks great.
Thank you.
I'm feeling like a little bit guilty. You know, we're kind of a DIY family. I'm wondering, is there anything we can do?
Well, I have 2 choices for you.
Okay.
You can help us load all that debris onto the truck over there, or maybe you can help us put it in a section. I'll show you how to do it.
Let's put it in a section.
Right.
That'd be great.
Got it there? All right.
Cool.
There you go. Just got to plumb the post. All right, guys, pack it up. They're going to finish it up.
Thanks for letting us try.
I think things are moving right along. As you can see, we're just about leveling out the land. The fence actually used to end about right here, and we extended it all the way back. I think they're going to be happy with it. I went ahead and bought a couple extra plants for them and to dress up the little backyard for them. They're really good people. I hope they like it. Welcome to your new backyard.
All right.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I think we hit all the bullet points.
Great.
Actually, we moved it up a little bit and gave you 2 more sections here and opened up the space a little bit.
It's great. It's great.
I was able to reuse a lot of your existing foliage and pruned it up nice. And this area over here, I did have that casualty, but I replaced it with a ponytail palm. And
wow, it's fabulous.
2 sable palms. They're very slow growers, so there's not a lot of maintenance.
Perfect, perfect.
And then remember I told you about the line. We leveled out the whole line, so you got more height and more privacy now.
It looks fabulous.
I hope you love it as much as me.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Here we are after the fence is in. I think it was a success. We had a great day. The crew knocked it out of the park. The McCarthys loved it. I couldn't ask for a better time, and I had a good time doing it. They got a little more than they bargained for, I think, with some of the landscaping, but that's nothing out of the ordinary.
Wow, this has been such a great day. Dan and the team, they put a fence up and landscape. The yard couldn't look better. We get to enjoy it with our children and our grandchildren. I couldn't be happier with this team and everything that happened today.
Done so fast, prompt. You know, they were a great team, very professional. It looks beautiful here. It looks like a totally different yard, totally different house. It really does.
For more information, visit their website at fencingsouthflorida.com.
This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We're designing spaces. We take on DIY projects, get creative with interior design, and get with the pros on remodeling and home improvement.
I can see myself living here. I really can.
Designing spaces.
Thanks for joining us today on Designing Spaces Local Edition. For more information on any of today's featured South Florida businesses, head to designingspaces.tv. See you next time.